Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at setting up a library network share for your Mastercam files. There are several advantages to setting up a library share. For instance, if a user creates a new tool, all the other users will also see it. Or if you have post edits made or get a new post, if one user installs them, it will be immediately available to all the other users on the network share. First, you need to select a network location to put the share on. Ideally, this is a location that every user has read-write access to. Minimum, we need read access. I've chosen this network location. Next, you want to make sure that you have your Mastercam up and running and working the way you want, because we're going to take one user's folder and use that as the starting point on the network. To find the folder that we want to move to the network, I have to browse. It's located in C Users, Public Documents. Here is the shared folder that is being used. So once again, this has ideally been tested and is working, and is going to be our starting point for our network share. This is the default location where it puts this folder during the install. We highly recommend that you don't change this file path during the install. It can result in several issues. I take this folder and I simply just copy it to my desired network location. You do want to make sure to copy the entire folder. There are folders inside of here with tools and posts. Copying individual items or folders will work, but when it comes to time to migration, it'll make it very hard to update to the next version, and you'll have many issues. So you really want to copy this whole shared folder and all of its subfolders. Also, if you don't copy some of the files, you'll likely get some errors next time when you run Mastercam. Once the folder is copied, I now want to aim my Mastercam to this location. The easiest way to do this is to download our PTech folder utility app. On our website, we have a PDF guide that also explains this process and has a link to download this app. Or you can always contact us and we can get it to you as well. I am doing this all for a specific version. This process has remained the same for several years. All you need to do is pick the appropriate folders and version numbers. I'm going to launch the PTech folder utility. I select the version that I want to set up, and then right here it shows me my default from install path, my current path, so it's currently the default from install, but I can select a custom path. I browse to the location that I've set up, and I select the Shared Mastercam folder. You don't want to go any folders deeper or shallower, or you'll have many issues. I hit OK. I double check the new path. It should end in that shared name. I hit OK, and now my Mastercam is aimed at that network location. There are a few things that you're going to want to take a look at. I'm going to launch my Mastercam. The first thing I'm going to want to take a look at is I'm going to go to my machine tab, and any of the products that you use, if during your testing, if you managed your list, it doesn't update the managed list. It's still, wherever it was when you set it, the default path. It's still using the local drive. So I hit my manage list. I can shift click to select all my machines, remove, and if I look, my new path is updated here. So it doesn't update the added list, but it updates your current directory. So then you can simply re-add the machines. Now they are using the network share machines. Also, you are now on a network share, so that includes things like your toolpath defaults. So whenever you create a toolpath, you have certain settings, like maybe you have it set to where comp or absolute on your linking page, or whatever settings you want. And if users don't agree on these settings, you don't want to just hit the save to defaults button anymore. When you hit that, you are now setting it for every user on the network. So when you hit that save button, it's actually going to a specific file, and that is set by your post. And everybody is now sharing posts, so you can't really customize it there either. So in your machine group properties files, right here, you have access to that. Expand my libraries, and that's this operations defaults file here. And by default, unless you change it, every post uses this, or you can have it customized per post. But now if you want your own individual ones on this network share, you're going to want to create a new file that is yours, and then part of your setup every time you do a new job is you're going to want to make sure to grab your defaults. So I can hit the open button here, and even from right here, if I want to make my own, I could simply right click copy, right click paste, and then I could put a custom name on it. I could say Eric Defaults, and then I just want to make sure as part of my setup that I pick that, and now I will be editing and have my own unique defaults. That should complete your network share setup. You just need to complete this process starting with the PTech folder utility on all the other workstations that want to use this network share. The network share path resides in the HKey current user registry, so this is per login too. So if 3 people use the same computer with different logins, that folder utility function will need to be done per login. I hope you found this video informational, and thanks for watching.